Om Namah Shivaya, Ascenest Fire, here on the way of Dharma. Our topic for today, we are going to talk about the planet Mars. Please pay attention and make sure that you understand this topic and make sure that you incorporate this knowledge in your life. This information that is shared on this channel is definitely not to be substituted for professional advice where such encounters of health would be needed, of course. I don't know what I've just said, but please do not take this as professional advice. Seek professional advice where you are supposed to seek professional advice. This is not the gospel. This is not the complete knowledge that should be used in your life and applied in your life. And please make sure that you know that this knowledge is applied in your life at your own risk. So yes, guys, let's continue. Before we continue, I'd like to remind each and every one of you who come across this channel to make sure that you do subscribe, make sure that you do like, and make sure that you do share. It's so amazing how much wrong knowledge is accessible to the public in general. It's so amazing how people get accustomed to wrong knowledge as opposed to knowing the right knowledge in this spiritual side of life, in occultism and consciousness, basically. Om Namah Shivaya. Our topic today, we are going to talk about Mars, known as Mangala in Hindu Vedic Astrology. One of the 9 planets is in actuality Mars. In our previous video, we spoke about the moon, the second planet, the polar opposite of the sun. So now we are addressing the subject of Mars. So what is Mars? I'm going to start with the knowledge that is not related to Hinduism or Vedic astrology. Of course, from various sources from Western esotericism and occultism. Okay. So Mars, who is Mars? Mars is a planet in Western esotericism or Western astrology, responsible for aggression, for war, for sexual energy, for vitality, for anger, for action, for muscular energy, strong muscular energy, competition, competence, application, and basically action. Mars is a very, very Rajasic planet. Okay. So we go back to another subject involving astrology. So what is Mars? Mars is also a recording center by the Most High energy, put there to record or view life from a different perspective, from a different consciousness. So it's a information satellite recording information and accumulating data for a different perspective of the Most High. Is it clear? I hope it is clear. And don't argue, and please make sure that you do listen. Okay, so if it's like that, we then go back to modern culture. You find people wanting to go to Mars. Mars in its atmosphere is similar to Earth, basically. The first humans were known to live in Mars. The black people, the Dogonis, have said that they have come from a planet called Mars. Mars, basically, from the Sirius star. Then they went to planet Mars. So Mars was inhabited by humans long before this Earth was habitable or a habitable planet. So what happened? The planet Mars obviously got destroyed I can't remember, maybe it's from a nuclear war. So the atmosphere of Mars on the surface cannot be habited currently. It's in its early stages of being able to be habited, or early stages of development for a new race to, of course, be habitable, while Earth is getting destroyed. Okay, so each and every time planets go through the cycle of birth and death, rebirth and death, you understand? So it's a cycle, just like the moon basically, but in this instance it happens over a period of time, a long period of time. So a planet does die and then it comes back basically. So that's what happens when you see Mars basically. So the atmosphere of Mars makes it hard for people to live on it because it's not yet fully developed for human life. However, inside of Mars, it's also hollow like other planets. There's an advanced civilization of beings, of extraterrestrial people who lived there. There's books, various books that say that the Anunnaki, meaning the aliens that live in Mars, are in actuality similar to the people here on Earth. Who are the people am I speaking of? The black people here on Earth basically. So Mars has a large group of Negroid black people who actually live inside of it, inside of the hollow. And I hope YouTube doesn't cancel me for that. Okay, so then we discuss Mars. When you look at Mars, it has a similar atmosphere to that of Earth. It has water similar to that of Earth. It is habitable, not currently basically because it's still coming back into life again. It is also having its own consciousness like Mother Earth. So Mars is a muscular planet responsible for that muscular energy. So going back to that aspect of astrology, Mars is in actuality responsible for war, for anger, for aggression, and for energy basically, aggression in Hinduism. So in Hinduism, the name for the planet Mars is Mangala, also known as Kuja, also known as Skanda, also known as Kartikeya. Who is Kartikeya? Kartikeya is the god of war in Vedic literature, or Vedic magical practice, or Vedic spirituality. So Kartikeya is in actuality the god of war in that aspect of spirituality. So who is Mangal Grah? Mangal Grah is another avatar of Mahavishnu, the aggressive force, the muscular force, Mahavishnu. So he's the protector, he's also the fighter, fierce warrior. So in some Ashtotara Shatanamas, Strotam, you hear of names like Vishnu being mentioned, or Narasimha being mentioned, because it's that warrior energy of Vishnu. So Mars is in actuality an avatar of Mahavishnu, very, very powerful Deva Mahavishnu. Jai Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. So yes, guys, Mars is Kuja, is Mangala, is that basically. So let's go back into numerology. How does Mars fit into numerology? Numerology, Kali, Mars relates to number 9. Number 9 is the number that relates to Mars. So Mars is responsible for the temper, aggression, for the action, It's a very, very Rajasic planet. It's responsible for the wars, responsible for the muscular energy, responsible for protection, responsible for defense, responsible for victory, basically. The god of war. In simple terms, Mars, Mangala Deva. So, if you have a character of a number 9, which means you have temper, basically, and you are a warrior, a fierce person. Okay, that would be discussed in another video, of course. But Mars relates to the planet, to the number 9. It's a aggressive energy, a one of temper and action. It's Rajasic, basically. So that's who Mars is. Skanda. Okay. This warrior energy, this Mars energy, who does it relate to? It relates to Vishnu, it relates to Durga. Durga also is said to be a Skanda Mata, or mother of Skanda. You understand? Also, Mars relates to who? Mata Baglamukhi. Mata Baglamukhi is also said to be Durga. So that strong fighting energy is in actuality Mars. How can you use Mars and incorporate Mars in your occultism and spirituality? Remember, I said that each and every element that is outside there in the universe is found internally. Let me show you another example of this. You hear of doctors saying that you are iron deficient. It's because you don't have iron inside of you. Not the physical iron, of course, it can be consumed, but the chemical composition or the element of iron is deficient in your body. So iron is inside of your body, it's also found externally outside of your body. So if iron is like that, there's also other aspects that we have not learned about in school, basically. So you hear of folic acid. Folic acid is found inside of you, basically, and it's also found externally as a chemical compound. There's multivitamins, of course, that are found. Vitamins found inside of you. When you eat food, those vitamins are getting stimulated, or rather are being added into your DNA or your elemental composition, basically. So when it's being added, you become strong in that element, basically. So when you see that iron is found externally, it's also found internally. So same thing with the planets, basically. The planets, the grahas. When you find the grahas outside in outer space, they are also found inside in inner space. So how do we incorporate this knowledge into our lifestyle? Mars can be used spiritually for spiritual warfare. Mars can be used physically for energy, for aggression, for a Rajasic nature. If you want to embark on a journey, you want inspiration, you can do what? You can incorporate the practices of Mars inside of your sadhana, basically. Guys, do sadhana, wear amulets, wear talismans, wear metals, wear stones that will do what? To help you in the areas where you are deficient, basically. Let me show you an example of this life. When you come on this earth, basically, each and every one of us taking this physical form, certain planets align, and when those certain planets align, certain energies align. With those energies, there's also the doshas of these energies, the deficiency of these energies. Why are they so? You have the positive aspects of these energies and the doshas, the deficiency of these energies, basically. They are there to cause about, or to do what, basically? To bring about a rhythm in your life, a certain balance in your life, a balance of duality. You understand? So sometimes you find that it doesn't balance very well. The doshas, or rather the deficiency, is more dominant than the actual positive or auspicious energy, basically. So when you wear amulets, when you wear talismans, you align your mind, you make it remember, you align those energies of auspiciousness to bring about a balance, so life becomes smoother. So you do sadhana to align the energies, you do sadhana to finally obtain a new birth, that of enlightenment, which is the one of being above this duality energy. You understand? So when you do that, you are actually countering the side effects, the negative effects, the doshas, the deficiencies of the energies that are trying to pull you down. You understand? Or the yes, basically. So Mars, as they said, is a muscular planet, a muscular energy, basically, because in actuality the real Mars, it's not that planet. The real Mars is the energy behind that planet. That's just a physical manifestation of it. Just like you are not the real body, you are the spirit behind the body, basically. So Mars, what does it have? It has metals like iron. Iron can be used to help you in countering black magic. Why? Because it's protective. It's a metal, a Mars metal, a Mars vibrating metal. So it's responsible for protection, for defense and victory. It's an aggressive metal, basically. It is said that in Chinese mythology or ancient culture, they used to throw iron in the dragon pools to ask for rain, basically, because then the dragons would be afraid of the iron that would be thrown inside, and they would fly up into the sky in the form of clouds and then come back to descend on earth in the form of rain. I don't know if you heard this before, but I've told you that there's the snake, the African snake that I was telling you about. It's also a family of dragons. That snake, when it travels, it travels in the form of clouds, lightning, and rain, and wind also. You understand? So Mars, this iron, is in actuality strong to actually protect you, to actually cause a panic inside of the heart or mind of the dragon. A dragon is a very powerful entity, guys. Real, like me and you, very advanced in magic, and in actuality one of the most powerful beings in this universe. So if this is able to prompt the dragon to act in that way, then you know that you have real power. You wear iron, you strengthen your Mars, you have that Mars muscular energy, you become confident, you become protected, you become grounded, basically. And then some psychic centers get closed as a result, because you would be grounded. Whatever magic that they trying to send against you, it will return back to sender, because now you can't be penetrated. So iron is the metal for Mars. So it's that powerful, guys. So if this is that powerful, how about the planet Mars? If you want to ensure that you are victorious over enemies, try this energy of Mars. Try Mata Bhagalamukhi, try Devi Durga, try Skandar, try Kartikeya. You will see that you will always win and always be victorious. You will always have energy and vitality. your blood. If you have low blood count, Mars is responsible for the blood or the health of a blood, of your blood basically. What am I saying? Of a blood? No, man. So yes, guys, Arsonist Fire here on the way of Dharma. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys. I've incorporated more products you can now order. If you are in South Africa, unfortunately, I only cater for you for now. Of course, in the future, you can always expand into other countries, and Way of Dharma will soon be international. So guys, I sell these. They are available. You can contact me and buy iron rings. Iron rings also help you when you have doshas of the planet Saturn or Shani. It can be used to harmonize your life, to do what basically? To nullify the effects of bad karma. For those of you numerologically, we have a destiny number of being number 8. This is very useful to you. Make sure that you get this. Make sure that you contact Arsonist Fire, because I will give you the Iron Lion in Zion. So yes, guys, please make sure that you do contact me. I also offer these, of course, at the fee. These are actually chakra bracelets. They bring about stability and peace of mind and harmonize all the chakras and open up the blocked chakras. These can be also obtained from the Way of Dharma. This is a silver bracelet or bangle, copper, and also brass. So guys, let us help ourselves and strengthen the deficiencies inside of us. Energies when you are born, they can be either aligned in your favor or not aligned in your favor. So harmonize your life. Make sure that you get these things. Make sure that you nullify the effects of bad energy or inauspicious energy so that you can bypass the karma and actually go somewhere with this life. You find bad things happening to you. You find your energy being down. When you lack energy, it's a sign of deficiency. And when you are deficient in energy, your aura also gets affected. When it gets affected, you are susceptible to being attacked, or some spirits latching on into your aura and trying to basically take over your mind, further dragging you down into negativity. If you have the energy of Mars, if you have the iron in your life, these things, they run away. Fairies fear iron. Dragons fear iron. What else? Demons fear iron. Bhuta, Preta, Pishacha, they all fear iron. So when you have iron, you know that you are well protected, and you know that you are well grounded, and you are also able to move physically because your energies will be revitalized. Also good for people who are athletic. The planet Mars is also good. So now I will share the mantras for the Graha Mars. Om Kujaya Namaha. Om Kram. Om Krum. Om Kraum. Om Kraim. Om Kraha. And then we go back again. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. And then we also have this one. Om Kram Krim Kraum Saha Bhaumaya Namaha. Om Kram Krim Kraum Saha Bhaumaya Namaha. Lord Shri Hanumanji is also a deva that you can petition or worship to actually nullify or strengthen, yes, strengthen the Mars planet. And you can also consult Hanumanji to nullify the effects or the dosha of Shani, the planet Saturn. Wear black to nullify Saturn. Okay, this is another thing that we will actually talk about when I speak of Saturn. But yes, guys, Saturn and Mars are in actuality related. This metal ion in Vedic astrology helps to actually nullify the effects of Shani or Saturn, the doshas, you understand. So, and also Hanumanji helps with Shani. You don't want to have Shani dosha, you want to have Mangala dosha when you are with Shri Hanumanji. So guys, please make sure that you do subscribe, make sure that you like, make sure that you share to other people, make sure that you contact me to come and buy these metals. Shipment will be provided where necessary. Please guys, don't forget to also donate on my PayPal if you like the information that is being shared here on Way of Dharma. It will be linked in the description. Please make sure that you support this channel if you want to see it grow. Yes, thank you guys. Om Namah Shivaya, Asinist Fire. Om Kujaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Kram Krim Kraum Saha. Bhaumaya Namaha. Om Kram Krim Kraum Saha. Bhaumaya Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I'm grateful to all the 9 planets. I'm grateful to my ancestors. I'm grateful to my spirit guides. I'm grateful to Mahadev. I'm grateful to Ganesha. I'm grateful to the devas and devatas that are working with me, ones that I can see, ones that I approach consciously, ones that help me constantly, unconsciously. I am grateful for everyone that is around me. I'm grateful for everyone that loves me. I'm grateful for everyone that supports and loves this channel. I'm grateful for helping me reach this number of subscribers. I'm grateful for you guys actually helping me to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm grateful for everything that you've done to show appreciation for the Way of Dharma. I'm grateful for the beautiful comments that you send saying that you thank me for the knowledge that I share on this channel. I'm grateful to the Indian community for accepting me as their own. I'm grateful for those that troll me and keep on engaging in the comment section of my videos. Come on, keep on talking, bring it on, and you are honestly making a difference in my life, guys. Thank you. I'm so grateful for everything. Om Namah Shivaya.